Come along with us to Copenhagen, Denmark. Hi, we're Matt and Dawn. 2 years ago, we decided we didn't want to wait until retirement to live abroad and travel, so we decided to unretire. Now we live and work from the Silver Coast of Portugal. We have the freedom to hop on a plane and spend the weekend exploring new cities all over Europe. We recently decided to spend a few days in Copenhagen, Denmark, and in this video, we're bringing you along.
All right, well, it's our first day in Copenhagen. We just arrived late last night and we're up early. Well, it's early, it's 9 o'clock, it's not really early, but we got in late. Yeah. So we're going to a local bakery to get a cardamom bun or a cinnamon roll and coffee for sure.
Yeah.
And we'll take you with us.
Now there's lots of history and architecture to explore in Copenhagen, but we would have to save that for another trip. We were here on 2 very specific missions. Well, 3 if you count cardamom buns. The first mission of our trip to Copenhagen was to gather design inspiration. I love Scandinavian design, and Denmark is the epicenter of mid-century modern. We started at the Design Museum. This is Denmark's largest museum for design, creative arts, and industrial design. We started by viewing the Danish textile exhibit, which was 100 years of Scandinavian design, bright, bold colors, and clean shapes. After we browsed a collection of vintage snuff boxes and the cabinet of curiosities, it was on to the main event. The museum features an extensive display of Danish product and furniture design from the 1920s to 2000. A highlight is the chair tunnel, which features more than 100 chairs from classic to modern. In the mid-20th century, Denmark didn't have a big industrial economy, but it did have a long history of exceptional woodworking craftsmanship and a design philosophy rooted in functionality and simplicity. The chair became the ideal way to blend functionality, design, and craftsmanship. Danish designers believed if you can design a chair, you can design anything. Americans discovered Danish furniture design in the 1950s, and the mid-century modern trend in America was born. After the chair tunnel, we browsed through the Danish modern exhibit. Then we headed out to some furniture stores for more inspiration. We started at Carl Hansen & Son before heading up the street to Klassik. On the way to Klassik, we stumbled upon this glass shop that is filled with lovely, whimsical items. I forgot to make a note about the name of the store, but I believe it's called the Helle Mardal Studio. Please tell us in the comments if you know for sure. Then we headed to Klassik. Klassik is a showroom that specializes in authentic mid-century Danish furniture by famous designers. It's the perfect shop if you're a collector. The store is massive and they have lots of unique items that they can ship all over the world. Now this was above our budget, but I loved getting inspired by all the original pieces. Next we headed to the showroom of Juhl, who is one of Denmark's most influential designers. The showroom is in a beautiful space and the staff were so gracious in letting us wander and explore. Matt was pretty happy to find this spot. After a full day of soaking up inspiration, we worked up quite an appetite, so we headed to the Vesterbro neighborhood for dinner at Sanchez. Sanchez is a Michelin Bib Gourmand restaurant that serves inventive Mexican food. We opted for the 5-course tasting menu. This included langoustine ceviche, followed by a beetroot tostada, monkfish taco, and lamb burrito. Everything was delicious, and the chocolate mousse they served for dessert changed everything I ever believed that chocolate mousse should be. After dinner, we headed back to the Admiral Hotel. This was the perfect stay for our time in Copenhagen. The hotel is beautifully designed and perfectly located just a few blocks from Copenhagen's most famous neighborhood, Nyhavn. The beds were super comfortable, which was a good thing because we had a lot to do the next day.
So it is not quite sunrise here in Copenhagen. Sunrise is about 8, but we are off to get a cardamom bun at the crack of dawn, and we're going to Hart Bakery, so come along. So the cardamom croissant was very good. It was very sweet. But yeah.
After we enjoyed our cardamom croissant from Hart, it was still kind of dark outside, so we decided to explore Amalienborg, home of the Danish royal family and one of the oldest monarchies in the world. Instead of one palace, Amalienborg is 4 separate identical palaces surrounding a central square. You can still see the royal lifeguards in front of the palaces. If you're here at noon, you can watch the changing of the guards. We didn't wait around for that. We had some more design inspiration to find, but we did see a procession that afternoon. After a quick shower back at the hotel, we headed to Copenhagen's main shopping district, Strøget. Now, although you'll find lots of familiar brands here, everything from Prada to H&M, we were in search of something uniquely Danish. We started at Hay House, which is basically a Copenhagen design institution. This flagship showroom is primarily a home design store with contemporary Danish design. Bright, happy colors and bold designs. We didn't end up buying anything here, but we had a lot of fun exploring and we were tempted to take this guy home. Next up was Illums Bolighus. Illums is a luxury department store with 21 locations across Scandinavia. Illums Bolighus is the design store, but it's really a department store all on its own. 3 floors of Scandinavian design dishware, cookware, lighting, and more. I was in heaven. I managed to walk out with just this set of 4 espresso cups for 13 euros. We went looking for a place for lunch and stumbled into Bobe. The food scene in Copenhagen is next level with so many delicious options, but we felt really lucky to stumble into Bobe. It was warm and cozy, and it was the perfect spot to enjoy a long leisurely lunch on a rainy afternoon. After lunch, we headed to Copenhagen cult favorite, Studio Arhoj. Studio Arhoj is a working ceramics studio and workshop where everything they sell is made in-house. The place was absolutely packed, but I managed to find this piece that blended Danish design with a coastal feel. Next, we were off to our second mission of the trip, to visit Copenhagen's Christmas Market at Tivoli Gardens. The sun sets around 3:30 in the afternoon this time of year, so we were able to explore the lights before dinner. This consistently ranks as one of the best Christmas markets in Europe. Tivoli Gardens is the second oldest operating amusement park in the world, so Christmas here is a blend of holiday magic and heart-pounding excitement if you're feeling brave. After Tivoli, we headed to the Nørrebro neighborhood for dinner at a restaurant called Based. Matt loves pizza, and Based is ranked as one of the best in Europe outside of Italy. But for us, the real highlight was the charcuterie board. They cure all their meats in-house, and the cheese was made fresh that day. Honestly, we could have skipped the pizza and made a dinner just out of that. Feeling exhausted, full, and happy, we headed back to the Admiral Hotel and called it a night. The next morning, we had breakfast at the hotel and then walked across the bridge into Christianshund. This is where you can visit Our Savior's Church and walk up the famous corkscrew staircase for amazing views of Copenhagen. We skipped it this trip, but we will definitely add it to our itinerary next time we're here. So it's our last day in Copenhagen and we're just strolling around, taking in all the pretty colors. And how have you liked it so far?
Well, I've liked it a lot. I mean, it's a beautiful city. We haven't had the best weather. It's been cloudy and overcast and drizzly for most of the time that we've been here. But it's really a beautiful city. How about you?
Yeah, I think it's really great. We came here with a mission to get inspired by design, and Copenhagen definitely delivers. It's beautiful everywhere. So many great restaurants, so many great neighborhoods to see. I've loved being here in November, but as Matt said, it was rainy. I would love to come back in the summer when they have 17-hour days.
That's
and
true.
See even more of it, but
yeah, it got dusk around 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah, which was great because we got to see the Christmas market at night and still have an early dinner. But yeah, it's been a great trip, and they definitely live up to the hype in terms of design in this town. And yeah, I can't wait to come back.
Yeah, that'd be great. It's unfortunate that there's not a retirement visa.
Yeah.
There are visas that are available if you are sponsored by an employer, or if you decide to become an employer and start a business here.
you can get visas for that. But the traditional, like a D7 in Portugal, a traditional retirement visa, just is not a thing here in Copenhagen. So it's a little bit more of a challenge to reside here if that was a plan.
Which is kind of a shame because this is a very quiet, calm city. It'd be a great place to live if you're older, but great place to visit too.
Yeah, it sure is.
And that's a wrap on our first, but definitely not our last trip to Copenhagen. What are your favorite things to see and do here? Tell us in the comments below. And to see our recent trip to Amsterdam, watch this next video.